front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him to a pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. Don't waste any time, bro. Just do the job right, or you are surely going. Go knock on some wood, but I just feel I did incredible. How many? I don't know, but more than several.
It's the NBA. Brought to you by 2K Sports on this. Very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Now here's Leonard. Howie Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Booker outside. To the left wing. Lock at 6. A rebound by Bill Russell. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now, here's Maxey. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Here's Markkanen. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Williamson outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Unbelievable force and power. Zion hanging 280 plus on the rim.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
It's Garland. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get and let their big men go to work.
Thanks so much, David. Los Angeles leading by 6. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's Garland. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Markkanen. A shake. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Markkanen. Here's Garland. It's deflected. Here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Pass to Leonard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Garland with it. Maxey covering. Wagner outside. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Knocked away. Here's Russell. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Got a piece of it.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
Now, here's Markkanen. He has 6. Over Booker. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside Leonard. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 7 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Wagner on the wing with 4 seconds on the clock. And finish off by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 10. And we'll be back with you. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Booker looking around. It's deflected. Now here's Payton. Brogdon outside. Pass to Azubuike. Back to Brogdon. 5 on the clock. And here's Azubuike. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's Booker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
The Nuggets trailed by 10. Here's Brogdon. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Booker in the corner. They set the pick. And the dunk by Booker.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Williamson. Will it go? Here's Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Burks. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. And a lot of noise coming from these fans after that call was made.
Well, it seems like we've got some rookie officials here trying to handle the business and on the court, and the crowd clearly not in harmony with what they're calling.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Leonard, the bounce pass. 5 to shoot. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. He's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Williamson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
Pass to Griffin. Outside Leonard. Jones with it. Guarded by Garland. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Leonard, that's for 2. The shot that time, not on target. And the Nuggets going the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Back to Garland. Pass to Wagner. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Russell.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside for Griffin. Cranes the three-pointer. Griffin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him where he's made the most of it. And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Pass to Burks. Back to Leonard. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Outside, marking it. Here's Russell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his first personal.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
You know, individually, Russell affects the game in so many ways, but as a teammate, I just think he elevates everybody else's play, makes them better.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard with the ball. 11 points in the game. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. And that concludes the first half. Los Angeles on top, up by 15. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. The Nuggets trailed by 15. Williamson outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Outside to Brogdon. Out to the right wing. Here's Azubuike. The layup missed. Los Angeles leading by 13. On the wing, Booker. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Nuggets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is a jack-of-all-trades kind of player and really solid at sharing the ball with his teammate.
Pass to Booker. Plenty of space. That's good on the jump shot. And that's 13 points for Devin Booker.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Pass to Azubuike. On the wing, Payton. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Inside. Markkanen down low. And Markkanen throws it down.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now Booker. He's got 13. Shot clock at 6. Draws cut. contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen, can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
The Nuggets trail by 12. And stolen by Booker. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
Covering lots of airspace, Zion is tremendous at closing out on shooter.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And that one misses. And Greg Kelvin Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
On the wing, Booker. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
And here's Garland for three. Hits it from three-point range. Garland got himself on the board with three there. And here's Maxey. He's got 8. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Booker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Maxey looking it over. Lopez with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And the dunk by Lopez.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. It's Garland with the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by 18. From past the arc. Good on the triple. Garland's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Leonard. Tries the spin move. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Pass to Griffin. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Right side, Markkanen. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Lakers call time here.
And there aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Williamson in the post. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Williamson's got 10 points here in the second half. Booker outside. Pass to Burks. From the arc. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williamson up top. He's got 14. Here's Wagner. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been
The Lakers, 60.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Lakers leading by 17. Leonard looking around. From outside the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Wagner on the wing. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Booker. Outside, Jones. Booker outside. Outside, Leonard. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Nance. Leonard with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. Leonard with the ball. Booker outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
3.
Booker's got 12 points here in the second half. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition. The shots just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And at 6'5", Brogdon is a threat to dunk it now. You've got to respect his height, and he gets up pretty good too.
Booker with it. Defended now by Wagner. Left side, Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Burks. Kicks it out to Booker. Goes back up. With the clock winding down. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Nance. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart on the Defensive Player of the Year. Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
To the paint. And Bill Russell slams it in.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Markkanen pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 17. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Booker outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this. Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
And Bill Russell slams it in.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Burks looking around. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Denver now. They're on a 14-4 run. There's Garland. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Nuggets ball.
So it's Denver now. It's a 13-point game. Russell with the second effort. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Really crashing that offensive glass, the instincts, the long arms, the quickness of jump. Russell kills you with second chance points.
Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. From the high post. Nice jump shot. Good. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Russell. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Booker. .127 left in the fourth quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And tonight, they take their first game of this highly charged 4-game season series. Now, 1 game remaining on the year to try and even things up against Denver.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
That free throw good from Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Booker outside. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. 19 seconds left in the game. And here's Garland for 3.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Now here's Leonard. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.